We are back for a second part of today's session. And you all have headed to the room that you have been given the evening by Lady Jamandi ever so kindly. And it's time for rest. Now, one of the things you'll note as you've gone through kind of the entirety of the mansion area or manor areas that you have traveled through, which include the festival hall, of course, but the hallways and eventually your bedroom, is that the estate is well-to-do. I mean, Lady Jamandi is, a sword lord with a significant amount of pull, both politically and financially, within Brevoy. It is... everything seems to be nicely furnished, well taken care of, plenty of guards, plenty of servants within the place. You arrive at your rooms, as I said, and it appears that many of the other guests do indeed also stay here at the manor. One of the things you did notice is that the excuse me, that as you all were escorted, the Iron Wraiths, they made arrangements to stay the night elsewhere.
Who was the Iron Race?
The Iron Race were that group of well-clad soldiers in the upper left.
Oh, the upper left?
Yep.
Okay.
And they, so they do not, they are not escorted to other parts of the manor. They head out. And with them is, of course, Hannes Drelev. But the large majority do indeed stay in the manor. And I gotta make sure. Does become quieter. The rooms do have windows, so you do have the chance to kind of listen. To the outside. Excuse me. There's enough beds for each of you. There's no worries there. And it goes quiet and dark. As you rest, shortly after 3 a.m., you hear loud noises that awakens all of you. You hear shouts, screams, and what generally sounds like chaos.
Guessing Tyrus is gonna get up and
For the record, I don't think Mr. Slinks needs to sleep, so I don't think he was asleep at all. He would have been sitting creepily on the bed the entire time.
All right. What about the rest?
Jarvit, hearing a panic, he would get up and immediately take upon his arquebus.
You see Kwaku, he's very lazily, he yawns and says, What is all this racket, man? I need my beauty rest.
Wicked. I heard swords. As like, he'll grab for his and throw on whatever like chainmail overlay he's got. Just like throw it over his heads.
Mr. Slinks is just sitting there smiling. Nice of y'all to wake up. Seems like we have some unwanted neighbors around. I was making sure you got some good shut-eye before we got up.
Everybody else is like getting up and moving, right?
Yep. Now, couple of notes. I'm assuming everybody took off their armor to sleep,
Yep.
which would make sense.
That's why he was throwing it back on.
So we don't have Tyrus, do you have plate?
I do not. Can't afford plate on level 1 salary, bro.
All right. So I believe the longest it takes then to don armor. Actually, any medium armor?
Yes.
That takes
Mine is
5
light.
minutes.
Yeesh.
So, Tyrus, you're medium. Is anybody else medium armor?
Again, I'm medium, but I don't think
You
we're-
didn't go to
I wasn't
sleep.
doing anything. Yeah.
I have I have a hide armor, which is medium. Yeah.
Yeah, height is medium.
I think most of us probably have medium armor.
I think mine
Jarvit.
is light.
Yeah, Jarvit has light armor and leather.
Armor and leather. Okay.
Mine is studded leather.
Yeah, because chainmail is medium, right?
Mr. Slinks, if you don't go to sleep, do you have something that allows you to... Because that's going to bring on fatigue.
Does it? I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the Fleshwalker ancestry. Just whatever it is. If I'm misunderstanding it,
Let me look real quick.
yeah.
Let me
If
look.
not, I'll just put me to sleep. But I don't. I
Just
thought
put
that
me
they
to
didn't have
sleep.
Yeah, I thought they didn't have to sleep.
Maybe he's just weird enough to sleep in his armor.
I mean, he is a zombie. I mean, not a
or
zombie.
he's
It
just-
would make a lot of sense.
Or he's just, he wakes up early to make sure his neighbor's flesh is intact.
Bro,
So
if you don't think he's up when y'all go to sleep and then up when y'all wake up.
now that would make sense. So you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
sleep, but you do gain a +1 circumstance bonus to saves against diseases and poisons.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that's, yeah. Because you're a flesh
Oh.
warp, right? Yeah. Which
Yeah,
flesh
yeah.
warp
Oh,
are you?
that's cool. I misread it. Yeah, technological.
Let me double check that. Technological.
I know I don't have to eat. I don't think.
Hey, join the club, man. No food.
Yeah, so you do have to sleep. Do have to sleep,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's my fault. Misinterpreted.
No worries. All right. So yeah, so are you gonna take 5 minutes to don, because regular armor is 1 minute. Or light armor. 5 minutes for the other stuff. Are you gonna take 5 minutes while you're in here?
I think while everyone, pretty much almost everyone has medium armor, I would say that that's probably the best idea.
Yeah, Jarvit, if he has a minute to put on, he'll put his on and then watch the door.
All right.
That's
He won't
Not
he
a
won't
bad
fully open it, but just crack it and then like stick just a tiny bit of his barrel out to kind of like get a sight on anything.
Since everybody's taking so long to put on their armor, you see Quaku gets fully dressed. He cleans himself up, washes his face, does his hair a little bit.
Wait,
Jesus.
hold on. Out of character. We're gonna wait 5 minutes to put on armor instead of going right now.
That's what
you're
I'm
saying?
Yeah.
I'm checking.
That's what it sounds like, which is
all
very
right.
Quaku, but
I think
Yeah, I would not
I
vote
think
that,
if
but I'm
Mr.
cool with
Slinks-
that.
I think if Mr. Slinks heard somebody up in the middle of the night, he would have already been curious. I think just in character, I like if it meant foregoing armor, I'd leave it behind.
Quaku as a character has no sense of urgency, so he's going to take his time. But if everybody else left, he would. So if y'all take y'all time, he's going to take his time. But it's up to y'all.
In character, Mr. Slinks would get up and he would be curious because
So
I was gonna play it if we were like in the middle of the night, he was gonna be up listening to see if anybody was walking around on purpose. But
All
So
I'm saying,
so 90 seconds into you trying to get your armor on, the door opens.
Is that
Which mean-
before or after I watch it?
You would have been able to get it. So 90 seconds in. So I'm assuming. So on that note, light armor is donned, medium armor is not.
Mm-hmm.
So my medium armor peeps, make sure you got no armor on.
Copy.
Yep.
And this is what you see out the door.
Stowed. There you go.
Oh, we see a friend. Okay.
A friend indeed, and we will roll for initiative.
Well, I guess this isn't.
I love it. I love it. This is
Airport.
what I'm here for. This is what I'm here for. I love it. Good evening, neighbors.
Yo, he's ready, bro.
Good evening, neighbors.
Good evening, neighbors. This is perfect. This is great.
Well, I guess this is a room service, right?
Good evening, neighbors.
Oh, man.
Yo, Quaker was still doing his hair, man. He's like, oh,
Yeah,
man.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
So Breezy and
This is what I'm
Jarvit,
here
you
for.
all did perception checks, but not initiative rolls.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought-
my bad.
yeah. I just assume it's the same.
Yeah, I hit the wrong one.
Do you want us to re-roll or you?
Yeah, well, I need you to re-roll, but I'm going to use your numbers that you rolled
Okay.
for your perception check. But to get you
Okay.
into the thing, I need. So Breezy, you had a
good.
16, so I just move you down to here. I don't. Yeah, so I've got to move you. You would be behind that, and then Jarvit, you had a 26. You will actually be right after Mr. Slinks. And with that, we begin the encounter. Friends at home, please let me know if the music's too loud. I'm still kind of adjusting levels. My players, you can adjust your own music within Foundry itself, so
you're still on the everybody sees us on Twitch, by the way.
oh, thank you for pointing that out. I meant to. There we go.
Oh boy.
And we begin with Mr. Slinks.
Yeah. So since somebody came and knocked on the door in the evening, Mr. Slinks is gonna make sure to greet him nice and quickly. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit him off with sudden charge, like slide right by Jarvit and give him that good old sudden charge.
So there's no place for you to land with sudden charge.
So
With Jarvit standing right there, he's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we can't pass by.
You cannot pass by the enemies.
So I can just go. Can I go on top of him, like in the same space as him, or no?
No.
Mm.
You can delay to let Jarvit go first, and then go after Jarvit, hoping that he will
Yeah,
move.
I will happily do that, and he will tell Jarvit, hey Jarvit, let Mr. Slinks get in there and greet our neighbors that's come knocking all late on the door.
I'll help you with that. And Jarvit is for his turn. He's going to take an action to step right over here,
Okay.
getting behind the wall for the most part, and then he's going to aim right at this individual here, and then he's going to take a shot at them.
All right. At which one? At
Or actually, no. First he's
This
got to
one?
step, and yeah.
okay.
For actually, let me ask you this: for Jarvit's arquebus, he has the tripod set up. So, would that be both an interact action to both take out that and the weapon?
So I would have said you had in that 90 seconds ahead of time,
Mm-hmm.
you would have had all of that pulled out, ready to go.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I don't think you
So-
have to remove it, nor would you have to remove your weapon. You'd have all that prepped.
Okay. So with that, he'll have that set up. He'll place it like right on the crack of the door where you'll see the other individual, and he's going to take a shot. I'm going to use a hero point for that.
Always a good start. So,
All right, guys, it happens to everybody.
oh no, this gets worse for you.
Yep.
Folks at home who know that our live games, a nat 1 means a fumble card, which I don't have turned on automatically. So we'll go ahead and give it a roll. And let's see what we get. This would have been a ranged weapon. You critically hit your nearest ally.
Oh my god, that.
Yeesh.
Now you have 2
That is-
allies. So I'm going to need Breezy and Mr. Slinks. Please both roll me a d20 to see who gets hit. The lower roll will get hit with a critical hit. From
Better not
Jarvit.
hit breezy, or you make powerful enemies.
Where you make powerful.
Mr. Slinks rolled a 2.
boy.
Breezy?
Bro, what's worse is a fucking sniper rifle.
Bro, Breezy never misses, bro.
So please
you're
roll
right.
Mr.
critical.
Slink's about to die instantly,
Please
bro.
roll
He's
critical.
about to get fucked up.
Please roll critical damage on your Aquabus.
Oh, and it's oh god.
Yeah, it's worse. It's literally worse.
Yep. I see why you was hanging out with
Oh!
Tartuccio. I see why. I see the ops.
Mr.
Hanging
Slink's
out with
automatically
Tartuccio.
going down.
How do you one shot Mr. Slinks? Good luck, y'all.
Mr. Slinks
Oh my
goes
God.
unconscious via
That is
friendly
wild.
fire.
That is wild.
Our
I don't even know how to
fighter
react
is
to that.
out. That is white. Well, guys, this is that type of combat. Here we go.
So Jarvit, you stepped, you fired, you have a third action. You could reload.
Oh,
I'm going to cover reload as I hide behind the dresser here.
yo,
Oh, you better hide.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Quaku saw that. It's like, whoa,
I know who the op is.
the op, bro.
All
All
that
right, so you're going to
Tartuccio
take
talking,
cover. So do me a favor. When you use those actions, go ahead and use them. So if you click your sword for covered reload, click the little chat bubble and it'll put it in chat. When you hover over yourself. Yep, exactly. So that'll reload you automatically and then drag the take cover onto you from chat. And that should give you your cover. Let me know if it doesn't.
It hasn't.
Let me see. Oh, it doesn't. Let me. You're benefiting from. Okay, so there you can get it in your basic action macro. There's a take cover button. If you click that and just take the standard covered is what you want. There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
All right, we go to Caleb. You see, as Mr. Slinks is lying there, a bullet through the neck, blood streaming out.
Oh boy.
Hey Terry, while he's deciding what to do, I just gotta say, I don't know what's wrong with your hero points, bro, but we need to fix them. Hero points are actually villain points, bro.
Hey, man.
I will say this has been the unluckiest group I've ever been a part of.
I would like to use my first action to activate my hunt prey on the guy I see in the doorway.
Okay.
I believe that works with just the macro that I.
So target him and then, yep. Oh. Yep, that did it. Perfect.
All right. And with with my Monster Hunter, it gives me a free recall knowledge on that.
I believe so. Let me just pull that up. Monster Hunter. Yep, you get a free recall knowledge. So just again, make sure he's targeted. Use the basic action macro to use the recall knowledge.
Yep.
That is very good.
Is it a
So you
critical
get a couple
success?
of things here. So you notice a weakness in the enemy. So you and the allies you tell will gain a +1 circumstance bonus to their next attack rolls against the prey. With me so far?
Yep.
Additionally, what do you want to know about them?
I would like to know if
So you can, things you
can
can
I
learn
know-
are immunities, weaknesses, resistances, and lowest saves, special actions, and passives.
I feel like I want to know about their special actions.
So you look these guys over and you realize these are probably nobodies in whatever gang they're in. And they don't have anything special other than the dagger and the hand crossbow that you see equipped.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, and all that is from Monster Hunter. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think so too. I would like to use my
Oh, also, do you tell everybody about the guy?
yeah, would that be an action to do that?
No, that's a free action.
Okay. Okay.
But
then I would tell
Okay.
them that they are nobodies. Is that demoralizing?
No. But I will grab and put Monster Hunter now on everybody that's still awake. All right, what's your second action?
I would like to, for my second action, to pull out the bola that I have and use that to attempt the ranged trip on the guy on the doorway.
Oh, all right. I love that. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to target him and...
Oh,
Yep. You're going to target him and use the basic action macro for trip. Strategy. I love this. Oh, you don't have a hero point?
yep.
So you
No.
throw it, does not quite catch him. And we go to one of the enemies who makes his way in, sees the body on the floor, turns to the right, and attempts to hit with his dagger.
Well, it's gonna be easy.
Ooh, boy. Ouch.
It's gonna be easy.
It had to be that easy.
You're gonna use the villain point to reroll that?
You don't need no villain points.
Don't
We
need
are
no
our
villain
villains.
As it's a natural 20. Additionally, get a critical hit. It is piercing. Deal normal damage to an additional target adjacent to the original target.
Ah, bruh.
Yo, this
Ah.
hilarious.
Yo, this is jokes.
And missing the black tier.
Next
test
time,
for,
I don't
the
care that
killer's
someone's
eye.
gonna be looking at the door. I'm jamming that shit fucking close like I wanted to do.
Well, it was a good campaign, guys. It was.
And then regular damage to Quaku.
Yeah, I love this.
I've never gotten TK'd by my own team.
Pretty much.
Hey, it happens, man. It happens.
Well, I said we needed.
He's then going to move out. And we go to Tyrus.
He got crit and left you.
Yeah.
I've got faith in you, Tyrus.
Standing here, and would I be able to try to stab this dude right here?
Standing there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
All right. I've got all 3 actions planned out, and if Mr. Slinks has technically held his turn, right? If I get him back up, can he go right after me?
Oh, that's a great question. So, unfortunately, no, because upon going unconscious, your initiative order is immediately changed. And it's immediately changed in front of the person who downed you. So he popped before Jarvit now.
Interesting. Okay. Yes. I mean, he was already before Jarvit, so yeah, okay. That's interesting.
I mean, a
He's
lot of
back
this,
at the top.
a lot of this is Jarvit's fault. Let's be honest.
That is what it is.
Hanging out with
Happens.
Tartusio, bro.
No.
He's influenced his blood onto me. I feel the evil of his
Clearly.
black mage power.
Clearly, bro.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna try to attack this dude. Let's see what we can actually do.
I got faith in you.
Uh,
It's going to be awesome.
I'm not sure if I would have had my thing out, but it wasn't.
I would have said you did. 90 seconds to pull your weapon out. Yeah, you would have been fine.
All right. Here we go. Come on. Just don't fucking roll on that one. Just don't.
Now, you do have 2 hero
I technically
points.
got 2 hero points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta do something. So yeah, I'll roll the hero point. I swear to God.
I mean, you rolled pretty poorly that first time, so. Oh, that's a hit.
Hey, there you go.
Roll that damage. Oh, max damage.
Big damage numbers.
Let's go.
He is looking badly injured. Second action.
Knowing what I know, yeah, I'm gonna try to hit him again. I'll take the -5. Technically, where is? I get the Monster Hunter, right? I didn't get the Monster Hunter last time. Would that have changed anything? If it would have been a 25?
It would not have crit, if that's your question.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty much my question. All right, that's fine. So +2, let's see what we get here. It's not going to. And then my third action, I will raise my shield.
All right.
As I take another one of those hits, I'm done.
This black tier cutthroat's going to run in. He's going to face the other direction and attempt to slice at Jarvit. Misses.
Oh, thank God to be on cover.
This one is braver than the first 2. He will attempt a second strike at map and misses. Breezy.
I like to think Breezy probably was like, we had 90 seconds. He spent 1 minute putting on his armor, but that 30 seconds he was getting his shut eye. So he's still a bit groggy and whatnot, but there's been a lot of commotion and fighting happening, and as Breezy wakes up and sees what's happening, Breezy has a slight smirk on his face, and he's going to say, "It seems that now you guys have come to assassinate the mighty Breezy! You want me to work for you, but it'll be you who works for Breezy!" And you'll notice as the rings on Breezy's arms begin to spin, as the front ones spin clockwise and the back ones spin counterclockwise. And as that happens, Breezy first is going to spend an action to channel his elements. Says can I just click? Okay. My connect. Oh,
And then click, yep,
there we go.
there you go.
Okay. And because he does that, he gets to do an elemental blast for free. A one action elemental blast, and he's going to raise his right arm, and as he does, the two rings start to generate fire, and fire is going to blast this guy right in front of us.
All right, I love it. Let's see it. As long as you don't roll a 1, we should be fine.
Okay, that's a hero point, but you had to say it. You had to say it.
If someone says a 1, just say 20. Just say 20 for now on. Don't ever say 1.
That is a hit. Roll that damage. I can't believe you rolled a 1.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
I upgrade. No, I don't upgrade this die size. Okay, I do
No.
not. No, because this is only a one action. Yep.
Correct. It does, and
Six fire
he's looking
damage.
injured now.
And you see as the fire hits him, Breezy pulls the fire back to him, almost like a yo-yo, and he says, "You now got a taste of my power, but I hope you are ready for the main course." As Breezy puts both his arms up, and he's going to use 2 action fly-in flame. As you're going to see the fire that he pulled back into his hand start to get larger, and it almost looks like a bat. It comes out in the shape as he's going to direct this fire in a line to hit this guy and this other guy. And so I can see here, do I know if there's more enemies? Because I've only seen 2 people from where I'm standing, correct?
You
In my
well,
line of sight, I can only see 2 people.
right, but you did see a third one come into this space that crit Tyrus and then
Okay.
left. So you know there's a third one out there somewhere.
Okay, so let me click. I've never clicked this to see how this gets pulled up. Okay, and he's going to direct this to hit this first one, hit the guy in the back one, and he still has 20 feet to play with. So he's going to direct it over here and then back over here, as he can't quite see where they're at to kind of clear out the hallway.
So
Now, do I actually have to like draw it?
no,
out
I
for
was
you,
I was
or-
just counting the total number of feet,
Yes.
and you're fine with that. So each of them will need to make a reflex save.
Correct.
So the one in the room will take half. The one just outside the room
Roll the dice.
will take nothing. All right, so 2 halves of 5. Bink,
Bro,
bink.
it is absolutely insane the number of nat ones we're rolling, while the number of crits you're rolling.
I could
Do I
need
see we're only meant for 2
Absolutely
sessions?
insane. For 2 sessions.
They did take damage. And is that 3? That's all 3 actions, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is my turn.
So we go to Kwaku. Kwaku, you see all of this happening. You continue to see Mr. Slinks unconscious and dying on the ground. What do you do?
Yo, he looks at Tyrius, his shield, after he got gutted in the side. And he looks at Mr. Slinks and he's like, he whispers in his ear, he says, "Slinky, get up," as he casts Soothe on him.
Some
That's
of
his
the
first.
words.
So make sure to
That's his first.
target him and then cast the Soothe.
Alright.
And roll those heals. Oh,
Ugh.
oh, it was almost on what it needed to be.
But something better than nothing. And then he is going to say, get rid of this wrist raft around me, as he's going to cast Inspire Courage on everyone. And that will end his turn.
Quaker seemed a little angry there, man. A little frustrated.
He is, man. He
Wanna
wasn't
tell
supposed
us
to get touched, bro.
Tell us about him, man. A little frustrated.
This one is going to drop his dagger. We'll pull out his crossbow, which is loaded. And we'll fire straight ahead at Caleb. It will be at a -1 because of people in the way. And we'll miss. And we go to the top. We go to Mr. Slinks.
If you don't eat him and recharge,
I can't re-roll. Do I have to re-roll? I just want to make sure before I
Reroll what?
do anything. I don't have to re-roll my initiative, right?
No, you're exactly where you are.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep, you are
Okay,
prone
so-
though, so just
Okay, so first I'll stand up. That costs 1 movement, right? That's
Yep.
one of my things. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to
pick your weapon back up.
I am actually going to. That costs 1 too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna use the claw.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. He's gonna look over at Jarvit and be like, "Neighbor, we're gonna have a talk about friendly fire after this." And I want to use. Can I use trip on him with that? With my claw?
You can, yeah.
Or-
You don't. It's not with your claw. You can just try tripping him.
Yeah, I'm gonna trip the dude in front of us.
So-
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Target him. Use the basic action macro and use trip.
Yep, got that. Got that. Just make sure I can. And let's do it. Roll.
And
Oh,
he's down.
He's
Yeah,
prone.
down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use that map and take one more swing at him if I have to,
Yep.
because he's gonna look down and be like, "Hey neighbor, I was supposed to talk to you. Love to hear why you coming in interrupting us." Just snap it and roll.
Ooh.
Of course.
But you're gonna go
Nice.
ahead and use a hero point, right?
Yeah, if I got one, yeah,
You
absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
Would be really
Roll that.
funny if you
I think he
didn't.
has 2 right now.
Yeah. Damage that.
There we go.
Hmm.
And he's looking near death right now.
Got you. Yep, and that will end my turn.
Jarvit.
I'm terribly sorry. This is my first time actually fighting in such close quarters. I didn't mean to shoot you. I'm sorry. I just missed the barrel.
Mr. Slinks just turns his head over to you as he just like slashed this dude on the ground with his hand and just smiles at you, and he's not going to break eye contact.
And for once,
What do you
Jarvit
do?
actually sees the fear that he should have had for Mr. Slinks. So, question: could I step under the bed?
No, it's you would have to go prone and then crawl. So that'd be
So that sounds like two action activities.
yeah. I mean, if you just fell, you could do that, but to control yourself to get under the bed, I'm gonna have to make that controlled prone and then crawl.
Okay, so instead, could I step on top of the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So he'll reposition himself, step there, set his arquebus right on top of the dresser. God, it's like actually wanting to not fire. You might like pierce somebody's head off. All right. So he's gonna go for another shot against the person that is prone right now.
All right. I like it. I like it.
And keep in mind that Mr. Slink's unwavering glaze is looking at you while you're getting ready to shoot.
It's like, don't look, 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 don't look.
Wow.
What the fuck?
You have,
Wow.
you have
No,
a hero
I have a
point.
hero point.
That hits.
Thank the fucking gods.
As long as you know, because you're about to have the illest, worst storyline ever. You might still, but
And
I was
just
like,
I want to point out to especially viewers at home, this is why every +1 matters. If that character was not on the ground, Jarvit misses on that.
Oh my god! I was like, if I missed it, if I had that one had to roll, I was like, I am glad with someone eating up this character. I am going to reroll a new character.
All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
Holy shit! Max damage.
I never asked you all this question, so I'm going to ask now. For streaming, oftentimes I will allow my players to describe a killing blow because they like to have fun with that. Is that something you all would be interested in?
Oh, definitely have a lot of fun with that.
If you don't, I will.
So because I mean I can always do it. I've been doing it for a while now. But Jarvit, go ahead and describe what everyone sees on this killing blow.
As Jarvis sets his arquebus right on top of the dresser, aiming low at the individual prone by Mr. Slinks, he still feels that deathly gaze upon him. He stumbles for a minute, his trigger finger shaking just a bit, almost missing his shot once again to ricochet back towards whoever the unlucky fellow was. But he takes a deep breath and steadies his aim as he fires right into the head of the individual prone.
I love it. I love it. And he falls dead. And we go to Caleb.
All right. It would be fine for me to move past here, right? Through allies.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Dio. I forgot I had one action left. I'm just going to take another covered reload here.
That's right. You did. I apologize for that.
No worries, no worries.
So don't forget to use the cover action.
Okay. I'm going to move here and I will simply... Well, I would use my first action to move. Second, because I have to draw out my weapon in the form of the long spear.
Right.
And then for my third action, I will just strike.
That hits.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
That's...
What does it look like?
Oh, okay. I always struggle a bit with these descriptions, but I would say he probably would being on the bed, like a lunge over Mr. Slink's roll and stab them at the end of that roll with
I love it.
showing off his skills of kicking in doors and putting bad guys down, but even though they kicked in our door, but
And that was all 3 actions, right?
yep.
This one moves over. Stares you in the eyes. Before striking with his dagger. A hit.
You
feel...
don't want to do this. As I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction for Glimpse of Redemption.
So go ahead, use that reaction.
What don't I want to do? What?
It doesn't actually. Yeah.
It does. Look at the effect in chat.
Yep.
And so you need to drag that. Oh, you didn't have him targeted. That's why.
Yeah. I'll
So
hit
do
it
this.
again.
Target him and then try it again. It should auto do.
I can't tell if I'm actually. He is target, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, it would actually.
Should have 4
won't-
triangles around it.
Yeah, it actually won't let me target him. I don't know why.
Oh, interesting.
Probably the dead body.
Oh
Probably.
yeah. What's that button to change? Because it may be trying to target a dead body.
Oh, on the left-hand
that
side,
doesn't work.
disable the blood spat tokens and then use Z.
On the left hand side.
See the little amoeba thing?
Yeah.
I
The star.
do not.
Then hover over and try hitting Z. And you want the unharmed person.
Let me see if I can't target. Nope, still won't do it.
No, it's fine. I can do it this way.
I was able to target everybody else, but
I just
for
put it
whatever
on him.
reason, it just won't do it now. Okay. So he's choosing, I guess. Sounds like.
The ally. So yeah, the foe must choose one of the following. The ally is unharmed by the triggering damage. The ally gains resistance. Generally speaking, actually with this guy, the damage isn't going to go through. All right. So then, second action, he will attempt once again. We'll hit on a second for 6 points.
I tried.
I'm fine.
He's actually going to move.
He already moved. He
Oh,
moved
you're
in
right.
and
He
then took
did.
2
This is
attacks.
that one. You
He
are
ain't going
correct.
nowhere, bro.
He is not. So now we go to Tyrus.
Yeah. How bad does Mr. Slinks actually look right now?
He's badly injured. I mean, there is definitely blood.
Is
pouring out.
Tyrus worse off or is Mr. Slinks worse off currently? That's the question.
They look very similar in many aspects.
Yeah, it's going to be this way then. All right, so Mr. Slinks, because he needs health anyway. As I kind of look over at you. I think you need this than I do. Oh God! As he's like holding his side, he's gonna reach out and put a hand on Mr. Slink's shoulder. I think you can finish these guys off, right? As he'll use his lay on hands and give Mr. Slinks an extra 6 points of health.
Go ahead, click that lay on hands healing.
I did.
It's in chat at the bottom.
Yep.
And then roll healing.
Well, it shouldn't be roll. It should just be 7 points.
Yeah, it is. It's just how it
Gotcha.
does.
Okay. Yep.
You still have actions.
Yep. If I could target him, this would be fantastic. Where is the little amoeba thing? Disable blood splash. All right, there we go. Maybe now I can see. There we go. Ha! Ha! There we go. And then that's not an MAP actionable ability, is it?
Which one?
The lay on hands.
No, It has to
good.
have the attack trait.
Okay. In which case he's going to try to stab this dude who's barely injured, and then he's going to raise your shield. So let's try to do this. Monster Hunter still on or no?
No, Monster Hunter should.
Yeah, it's just the next attack.
Yeah, and actually, it's being overridden right now by the Inspired Courage, anyways.
Gotcha. 26.
That's a hit. Roll the damage.
All right. I'll roll that damage. And put that shield up.
He's looking pretty badly damaged. You know how to raise shield, right? If you go into the basic actions, right?
Yeah. It's not shield block. Where the hell did it
It's
go?
raise
I
shield.
thought I had it up here. I'm looking for it.
Should be on my screen. It's the 4th column, top of it. Ray shield toggle. In the basic action macro setup.
I'll have to find it. Give me a second. Basic action macros. Where the hell are my macros? I gotta find it.
Breezy.
Breezy is going to, he's going to look and see that they're attacking Caleb, and he's gonna say,
How dare you go and attack one lesser half of BK! Now you will suffer the almighty wrath of Breezy! With a capital B!
and Breezy is going to channel more and more of that fire as we got the bonuses. He's going to use a 2-action elemental blast on this guy. As before he used one hand, both his hands go forward, and as he releases, you see what looks to be like a basketball kind of just go over Caleb's head and come down on this other guy's head, as he's sort of shooting it over to hit this guy.
Okay.
This is okay. So there's 2 people here. I don't know if I have the right one targeted. I think I do.
They when you click on it, they should say like badly injured or something like that.
Okay.
If it says dead, that's not the one you want. And to switch between them is the Z button
Oh.
as you hover over them.
Sorry, I clicked to make it 2 actions and it refreshed everything on Foundry.
Okay.
Yeah, my screen is completely black, but I think I still have them targeted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try.
All right.
I got hero points to spare.
Yeah.
I will use that hero point on that roll. Reroll.
You know, that's what Animus said too.
I mean, he did, but he's not
But
breezy.
I'm not the breezy. It's not breezy.
As that is a nat 20. Let's roll for the crit hit card.
Do you do that, or
I do that.
Okay.
All right. What type of damage is this? It's not
Bomb or
piercing.
spell, I guess you consider it as.
Oh,
And
that's
this would be my elemental blast as fire.
Yeah, let's do bomber spell. The target laughs uncontrollably until the end of its next turn. While laughing, it is slowed 1 and cannot use reactions. So he is slowed 1.
Is he gonna make it?
I guess we'll see once you roll your crit damage.
Okay. Yeah, this is a 2 action, so it gets upsized.
Ooh.
What do we see?
You see as Breezy literally rises up and takes a 3-point shot at this guy. A fire flaming basketball just rains down, hits this guy, and goes through him, completely turning him into 2 different pieces of bodies. As his left half falls to the left and the right half falls to the right. As Breezy puts his hand back up to command this fire basketball back to him and goes back into his rings, he puffs out his chest and says,
I told you! You haven't walked around the most powerful, the most brutal sorcerer around! Breezy! Who next challenges me?
And with that, come to the end of the encounter. Let me check something.
As this kind of goes, before we leave, can we bar the door for just a second and take care of this?
but there are people that might need our help!
And if we rush out there, all of us are going to die just like them.
Is there a body in the room?
There is.
The one.
Should be the one that Jarvit killed.
Just for clarity, Mr. Slinks grabbed that one body and dragged it over and is standing in front of Jarvit.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll talk to him whenever the time's appropriate.
By the way, did they break the door or just
They just opened it.
Yeah. Without even asking at this point, Tyrus is just gonna close the door and like take his shield and jam it up against the into the into the door frame so that like unless we move the shield, kind of like blocking it with a chair, right? He's just
Wait,
kind of
let me go out there first and assess the situation.
He just Tyrus isn't gonna stop him from moving that for a minute, but like he's 100% going to like continue to don some armor, like while trying to refocus himself to like heal himself with his hands.
With that being said, Mr. Slinks drags one of the bodies over and holds it up almost effortlessly and leans real close to Jarvit. And he says, "Hey, neighbor, make sure you hit this one. And don't aim at Mr. Slinks next time. I'll
I'm
help
sorry.
you if you need."
I'm sorry, just like I misfired there in the middle of the panic. I should have let the other more experienced people take a sight in front of the door.
Well, let's make a deal. Since you want to make up for what you did to Mr. Slinks, make sure he gets more. And he leans real close to one of them big ass mouse ears and says just to him in just this way, "You help Mr. Slinks get more flesh, we'll be just fine." And he leans back up and peels some of the flesh off the thing that he off the one of the dudes who just came in and puts it into his pocket. And with his other hand reaches out to Jarvit and says, "We have a deal, neighbor?"
Yes, Mr. Slink, we have a deal here. I will definitely help you be more assessive. You have really good eyes for these things, I see.
And he shakes your hand and he grips it way too tight.
It's already in gold, so I'm pretty sure the moment you let go, it's just a bloody little mouse paw.
He's like, "Always good to have a nice, helpful neighbor. We want to see if any more out there want to say hello."
Can we take just a minute and maybe, Mr. Slinks, put on your armor first?
Yeah, Mr. Slinks, after he dropped the body, was already working on that.
Let Breezy assess this situation, come back and report while we take care of this. Does anybody have any bandages, perchance?
Breezy, while you're
sorry, don't have any.
While you're outside, you notice that the large hall has polished marble floor, several potted plants line the walls, and tapestries depicting the woodland hunting scenes adorn the eastern walls. You also see what appears to be the body of a guard right here.
Do I notice on the bodies of the people that attacked us, like any noticeable symbols or at all?
Oh, yeah. So as you look them over, underneath their left eye is inked 3 tears.
What? Notes. Okay. He looks at that and he's not going to go too far, but he does want to like check out the body of the guard. As he's assuming that it's just like he was probably just stabbed to death, an assassin. But he's gonna check on the body of the guard and see if they're even alive.
No, they are. They're dead. They are.
Okay.
They're very dead.
Yeah, he just kind of walks up and down this hallway, making sure no one else is out here. And last thing I'll ask, does he hear anything else while he's out here?
Distant fighting.
From what direction?
This direction.
Okay. So as he does that, he would come back in the room. I don't know if you put the shield up to block the door, or can I just go and open the door?
I mean, he was busy. Artyrus was busy putting stuff back on, so I'm sure he's still doing that. So if nobody else did, then no, you can just pretty much walk back in.
Okay, Breezy comes back in. And he tells everyone,
Great news, everyone! They have cowardice my power! However, one of the guards has fallen victim to his wounds!
Is there anyone else out there? Shouldn't there be guards from the plate for the?
There is still more fighting coming from the West Hall, I believe! And trust me, my ears have never lied!
We should go. We should go in more prepared. Can anybody treat this pissing wound that I have?
I can try. I can try it.
I am great with healing! However, it's going to be a risk! As I have not operated on someone like you!
But you're the great and powerful Breezy. I have 100% faith in you.
Oh, I have faith in me as well, but this will sting!
And as he says this, I guess Quaker will cast guidance on Breezy before he operates on him.
So guidance won't work because treat wounds takes 10 minutes and guidance wears off after a minute.
Copy. Yeah. Never mind then. Well, I guess he'll just let him
yeah,
do his thing.
I was gonna ask that. Yeah, it would take me 10 minutes to heal people.
Correct.
Is that what you guys want to do?
100%. Like you're gonna heal him. I'm sitting at 4 HP right now. Like
now,
maybe you came with healing potions. I don't know.
A couple of notes. Tyrus.
I need like a good 15 to 20 minutes to do anything.
Tyrus.
All right.
It takes you 10 minutes to refocus to be able to use lay on hands again.
Mm-hmm.
So you could definitely do that as well.
Oh, I'm doing that. 100%. I'm doing that, but even that would only put me at half HP. So
in character, Dread, as the hero, if he comes in and says there's fighting outside and people potentially in danger, are you going to wait 10 minutes to heal yourself?
He's not stupid. I'm sitting at 4 HP. He's gonna walk out with no armor and everything else. It doesn't. He's not stupid.
So, I would like to suggest that we'll just take the more stealthy approach as much as we can to at least purview more of the area around us, just in case we have more people coming through.
Anybody else have healing? Does anybody else have healing that they can give while Breezy is giving healing?
You can't double up on it.
I'm not doubling up on Quaku. Quaku's asking for the healing right now. Quaku's all about Quaku right now, and Breezy's all about Quaku. So does anybody else have any actual healing other than Breezy healing Quaku?
I mean, Quaku has Soothe.
I mean, I could use Soothe. I mean, there would be no more Soothe after that, but it's what it is.
Mr. Slinks out here doing his struggle. As long as I don't get bodied again, it'd be fine. But in character, I don't think Mr. Slinks would get bodied like that and not want to see what else is going on outside. That's just him personally. I don't think he would just sit by the doorway. Everything's going on.
He's gonna ask Breezy if Breezy would be willing to heal him. And he's gonna refocus while he's waiting on Breezy to do that. Now, I will say, if you use risky operation or whatever, I've only got 4 hit points, bro. You'll kill me.
I mean, he would do use Soothe on you. It's fine, bro.
I mean, he'll do it to he'll do it to Quaku first. You'll have time to refocus. You can lay on hands yourself, and then I can heal you.
That's 20 minutes.
I mean, it's gonna take 20 minutes to heal you and Quaku, anyways.
All right, Quaku wants that health for sure. All right.
Quick note, Breezy. You did notice there were some things on the guard's body.
Hold on! I remember that there was things on the guard's body!
Stupid.
Also, quick note to everybody: please be aware that you can loot the bodies as well.
That's part of what Mr. Slinks is going to do.
I'm not gonna lie, I already checked to see if there was health potions.
How do I click?
Now, Breezy, there is no body here for you to look at. I'm just telling you that since you never said I look through the body. I'm helping you along a little bit here.
It's because I couldn't click on him like the other one, so I didn't think I could.
So don't be afraid to say I'd like to check over the body. What you do find is you find on him a minor healing potion. And I will put that in your bag.
Yeah, he has to be smart enough to know that. Okay.
Yep. So
Also,
that
we don't have to heal quickly. If we, for time's sake, if you treat Tyrus and he wants to refocus while you're doing it, so it's only 10 minutes, we can do that. I mean, Quaku's not in bad shape. I mean, he is complaining about it because it's Quaku, but you know,
he's just complaining to be complaining.
he's going to complain because it's Quaku, but you know,
all I'm going to say is that
mechanical
Mr.
purposes.
Slinks has been down before, but Mr. Slinks is going to be about that life and be out here. For the
I'm gonna
record,
follow Mr. Slinks.
I am absolutely going to, without a doubt, take flesh off each one of these guards, like partially while searching them. He'll take, if they have any, he'll take their gold pieces, I guess, or anything like that. Can you take that silver, whatever?
you can take whatever's on their body. Just drag it onto your token.
Yeah, I was going to take the silver, but Caleb got it. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all can take that.
I'll be one. I'll be one to share. Don't you worry. Don't.
Alright, so we found our treasure.
However we're gonna do that, Terry, for the record, he is gonna take flesh off each one of these creatures.
So I will create a token next week for you to be able to just take flesh off and put it in your bags.
For real.
So Jarvit would suggest he'll be stealthing inside. He would slowly like tiptoeing to watch over, kind of like watching the corners, but he'll say in the whispers like, maybe we should check the rest of the other rooms here. We don't know there anyone else might still be alive. I think we should probably act quickly as we can. Some
Real
of us
quick,
can at least go
before you
ahead.
guys all just start moving, and basically getting us into another battle. Breezy, you handed me the potion, right?
Yeah, I mean, this would take 10 minutes. I mean, they could be wherever by the time.
Well, I was saying
if
if I take the potion and let you heal, refocus, that'll give me a lay on hands so that if someone goes down, I can pick you up.
That still takes 10 minutes. So
I get it, and they're gonna be able to do what they want to be able to do. All I'm saying is that's what Tyrus is gonna do, and he's just gonna basically tell them be extremely careful not to get your ass back in a battle.
Hence why we're stealthing around to make sure that we're not causing a scene. We're quietly checking doors.
Yep.
Jarvis suggests that to everyone.
Yeah, I think Mr. Slinks would say this. So we know everybody else is staying in here. Do we know the rooms that everybody is staying in at all, or no?
You just know the rooms that you're in.
Okay.
You'd have to check the other rooms.
That puts me at 10. I guess Breezy, if you want to do your thing.
Mr. Slinks would say, if we got more fighting to do, we should find the strong one for the table, see if she's around. I'm sure she'll have fun with this.
That makes a lot of sense. Let's no offense to you, Jarvit. You have really big ears. You could probably listen to the doors and see what's going on.
I didn't want to make a choice for that, but yeah, I was going to check that.
And which one are you checking? Because whatever door you're behind, Mr. Slinks is going to be right behind you. So go ahead, Jarvit. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna immediately check this door. I'm going to before I move. Actually, can I do a stealth check anyway to at least move quietly?
So this is just like before. What you want to do is in if you go up to the actors and the sheet.
Oh yeah.
Remember your exploration activities. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, these are new, so you'll need to grab those exploration activities. This is down at the bottom. When you click activity, the actions, you want to browse.
Browse.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're looking for essentially the exploration activity. It is avoid notice is what you're looking for stealth movement.
I can't remember at all how on that whole.
So
This would have been 5 minutes too, by the way, not 10 minutes because I didn't think about it. They had to put on their armor, which was 5 minutes.
Yeah. So in the actors section, which is top right, the little guy, you want to click the open sheet next to the party. And then at the top, you go to the when that opens, you go to the
Oh
exploration.
yeah, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Now I remember. Yeah.
Okay, so I made that an active thing on my
Yep,
character
I
sheet.
see. Yep, Jarvit is avoiding notice currently, and we've got detecting magic being done by Kwaku currently. And don't forget, there's like search, and there is investigate, which Mr. Slinks just picked up, and scout.
Actually, I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna actually go to search. Like,
Okay.
what would be best? What would be ideal for if I was looking for old girl? Would that be a search or a track?
So, you're probably search, because search seeks hidden doors, concealed hazards, and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be scout, because scout is watching for enemies or other dangers. So I'd probably do search.
Okay, bet. I got active.
Yep.
All right.
So, Breezy, Kwaku, and Tyrus, when you do figure out what your activities are, make sure to toss those up there as well.
Where do you go for that?
I would like to do some scouting to try and be aware of any hostiles.
So go ahead and add that then. Thank you much for the follow. So exploration, scout, detect magic, search.
Where do we go to find these again?
Go to the party sheet, which if you go top right to the actors section and then click the sheet next to the party, that'll open up. You'll click exploration, which is the middle tab.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then when you click activity, you scroll all the way to the bottom and browse for the activity that you're wanting to do. Thank you, Evelyn, for talking about the modules. Yes, a large list of modules. Not small. So you all are moving about. You haven't opened any doors or anything, right? You're just walking about.
Yeah, Jarvit would be stealthing towards this door to at least listen and not opening it.
Okay, and you don't hear anything as you listen, and I can give you that information.
I shake my head towards Mr. Slinks.
He just looks at you smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, flyby. It is Foundry and Pathfinder.
Okay. So with that, I guess we'll start moving towards the next door. Looking towards Caleb. What is he doing?
Just checking corners.
Okay, so he's gonna rinse and repeat. Go to this door here. Listen in more intently.
Again, you hear nothing.
Mm-hmm. Shaking head once again, not hear anything. Could I just right now listen out?
All of the noises that you hear are coming in this direction. All of the rooms in this, you don't hear anything coming from any of the rooms in here.
Yeah. Jarvit will point towards the big double doors then. Whispering, I think most of the action is happening over there.
Now, you did
Maybe
know
we
that
should-
people were staying in each of these rooms.
Okay. And
Did
he'll
you
say,
take a peek in, neighbor, or are you just listening close?
no, we're still listening, avoiding any contact, but if we don't want to be certain, we might have to look inside.
We should probably take a look. Because if they attacked us, they probably attacked other people.
Yes.
You open that door, and as you look in, Mr. Slinks, you see 5 corpses. 2 male humans, 2 female dwarves, and a male halfling.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing. But,
You're getting it from all of them?
Yeah. Yeah. He's got meaty pockets right now.
All right.
But
all right.
he just takes a little bit from everybody. And he's like,
As
seems
you're
like these neighbors.
as you're doing that, you do find a minor healing potion.
Your boy might need to take that because the struggle life is real. Yeah. This Slink comes out. Unfortunately, those didn't wake up in time. They seem to be taking a long nap. Did we check on the other neighbors?
I guess not. Jarvis going to carefully open his door just to crack it a little bit. He'll just open it either way.
Jarvit, oh my gosh, all the doors are opening. Okay, Jarvit, as you open your door, the room is empty, but there are fresh blood stains that hint at violence. Unsure, you don't see bodies or anything like that. Mr. Slinks, as you open that door, that room is empty. There's signs of having been slept in, but there's no blood in that room.
Okay, I guess that's a little peculiar, but it doesn't look like there's anything left in here from who was here.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, got it.
Jarvis going to quickly check out the room, see if there's anything that's been left behind. More so, kind of check the bloodstains as well.
There are nothing in this one, Jarvit, other than a bit of blood.
Okay. He'll kind of throw his voice a little bit to whisper towards Caleb. It's like, I only found blood.
Oh no.
Is there like a trail of blood, or is just like a stain?
A few stains, some on the floor and then also on the beds.
Is there anyone in here?
No, shh.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
There is no answer.
Oh, well, yeah. Just looking for survivors.
And Mr. Slink says, "Oh, so no neighbors in there? All empty, huh, Jarvit?"
Yeah, all empty.
With that door, Caleb, you look in, and no bodies in the room. Although 2 of the beds are soaked with blood, there is a severed human hand lying in the middle of the floor.
I think Slinks was already here.
What? I wasn't, but
No, a little midnight stack.
You gonna tell him?
Okay.
Do you look around the room?
Anybody left in there, neighbor?
I don't think so. Only a part of somebody, huh?
Oh, waste not, want not. He more or less just looks at Mr. Slinks is curious what kind of hand it is, so to speak.
It's the kind that usually would be attached to an arm.
No.
Mm.
That is the greatest answer. Hilarious.
But is no longer attached to an arm.
It's the best part. Yeah, you know what he does. Just a little bit.
Is Breezy and Tyrus finished up? I think we should probably check the next room. Careful, Mrs. Slinks.
Where did the battle sounds come from?
This direction.
That direction?
Oh, you said there is one more room.
Alright. I guess Terrace is probably going to head in that given direction. He's not going to open up the door, but he's going to...
Oh,
As
man.
you open the
Slinks
door...
open up the greatest rooms.
There are 5 corpses here. 2 female humans, a male human, a male dwarf, and a male elf. The elf appears to be wearing a silver ring.
If it's of note, he would, if he sees Caleb in the door, yeah, he'd here, neighbor, you might be able to use that in town. And he drops him the silver ring just because he's the closest person to him. And Mr. Slinks will take care of the rest. Go and see if they need any help.
And you can take the ring. It's there in the, Yep.
It is? All right. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah.
So wait, so Slinks went and cut the ring and gave it to Caleb.
Yeah, he would do that. Yeah. So
Okay.
you could just move it to yourself.
Sure thing.
Guess while that's going on, since Tyrus doesn't know, he's gonna ask Jarvit. Did you find anybody else, Jarvit?
None living.
All right. Sounds like there's more battle coming from this direction. Once you guys are ready, just let me know. As he's gonna kind of like hold the shield up against the door, not like to stop it from opening, but he's taking the quote unquote defend role.
All right. So do you have that on? So in
I
the
put it in. It's in, or
Okay.
should be in.
So then when you take that roll, make sure to raise your shield. Because it's auto raised for when that is occurring.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Perfect.
As he kind of looks back around at everybody else. Are we ready then?
Mm-hmm.
All right. If
Breezy and the boys are ready to go. Let's press forward.
Breezy. And he quick drop it quickly, puts his mouth over Breezy.
he's gonna open that door.
As you open the door, you see 4 of them in similar garb as was before. 2 of them, this one and this one, with crossbows in their hand. The other 2 with daggers. This one and this one. Other things that you see in this room is it's a large indoor garden resembling a tropical paradise. Lush plants, flowering vines hang from the walls. There's a slow-moving stream of water that cuts through the center of the room, flowing languidly from north to south. Planters filled with colorful flowers line the stream, and 2 narrow wooden bridges arch over the water, allowing passage from one side to the other. Partially submerged in the stream to the north stands a life-sized marble statue depicting armored half-elf woman holding a rose and wielding a shield. And, of course, as we've opened the door, I need everyone to please roll your initiative.
So question, Diep, could I roll with stealth in this part?
So if you are English as a second language. If you are avoiding notice, you can roll with stealth.
Yes, I was avoiding notice for the most part here.
Yes.
I will roll for stealth.
All right. So a couple of things to note with that when you do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check something. So
I see the scouting tag was on there.
that's from somebody else with scouting. That's why you have scouting. You roll so your first shot is the deadliest.
Mm-hmm.
On your first turn, you first strike with that weapon deals with an additional 1d6 precision. Additionally, you might be undetected by anyone whose DC they meet or exceed. What did you end up rolling?
If we're taking out the scout, it's a 16.
No, you get the scout.
Okay, so 17 total.
So let me look at perception. Yeah, you are undetected by all 4 enemies as well. So they do not know where you are.
Yeah, quiet as a mouse.
Quiet as a mouse. And we begin. What do we need? We want some battle music, right? I mean, something that screams soon-to-be dead party.
I would like to start this combat by moving next to the door and closing the door.
All right.
Oh, sorry, wrong door.
I love how the music stopped as soon as he goes down. He said, nope, ending that.
Combat? Fuck that.
That's how you end combat.
All
Do
right.
we have a plan?
Do you have a third action? Because you're still in initiative. They saw you. So what's your third action?
Brace the door.
I'm going to reposition myself to get ready to strike them from behind Cyrus.
From behind. Okay.
I don't even know how to take that one.
I love this. This is great.
So we go to. All right. It is now Tyrus's turn.
You can just deal with you.
I have no idea where he's at, right?
You have no idea where anybody is now.
You'll know once the door opens.
You will.
I think he's going to give time for others to be able to prepare, especially considering I think that there's some melee fighters in the back right now. So
Hey,
I'm going to hold an action.
The guy who opened the door didn't ask me to come there before he opened the door.
You were closer when I hit the door open button and then ran the other direction.
Hey, that's initiative.
I thought he was be behind Jarvit, man.
Do you want?
I told you before, Slinks is going to be behind or he's going to be in front.
It's fine.
Do you want
I
to
would like-
delay or ready in action? Those are two different things. Delay will allow you to come
Let's
back
just
in
delay.
at any time.
Let's
Yeah,
just
delay
delay.
is what you want there.
Let's just delay.
All right, Mr. Slinks. A question, Mr.
Yeah,
Slinks. Were you ever
Yeah.
treated with a treat wounds?
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
that's fine then. All right.
Yeah, no, they left Mr. Slinks for dead.
They did.
But
Hey, I lay hands on you and he soothes you. All right, and you're you got a couple heals.
Yeah, the problem is neither of those removed the wounded condition.
yep, loads of fun. Appreciate y'all. So I'm just gonna move up to the door right here. I mean, there's no other way to get in. I'm just gonna use my actions to move up to the door because I can't ready an action or anything now.
Well,
right?
there's another door over here. Did you want to move there?
Oh, absolutely. I didn't see it. It shadowed out for me.
Move there and hold or it's two actions to hold an attack. If someone opens that shit, just hit them in the face with a claw.
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna step to the side so that if the door opens, I'll slash them when they come in.
Oh, I
So,
like
yeah.
that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Jarvit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Jarvit is going to step in this direction, set up his tripod, and pretty much get ready to take on fire the next time. So his next action is going to, I guess, ready the shot.
So, if you move, that's one action. The
Mhm.
weapon was already out. So
Yes.
to ready an action, it takes two actions to ready a single action. So you're using two actions to ready a strike.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Breezy.
I'm going to delay my turn. Could I say something like before delaying, or
Yeah,
is,
you
like,
can.
talking off to-
Delaying unless it's super long is a free action for me.
Okay. So Breeze's gonna delay his turn, but as he's doing that, he's going to yell out,
Oh God! You have now caught the mighty Breezy in the most vulnerable position! I hope you don't come in and open that door!
And yeah, I'm delaying my turn.
Quaku, you're up.
Copy. Quaku, realizing how close he is and not wanting to get hurt again, he is going to step back. And then he is going to use inspiring courage and says, I hope you guys perform better this time. And he eyeballs Jarvis directly in the eye as he says it. And yeah, that will end his turn. I don't think he can do anything else right now. So. I mean, I guess. Well, he has one action left. He'll cast guidance on Mr. Slinks. Yeah, that's his last action. He'll do that.
Okay.
Sorry,
I wouldn't do that because your inspiration overwrites the guidance.
Oh, never mind. Then he'll not do that. So he'll just chill.
Caleb, you're up.
I shall use my. Wait, do I have anything? Yeah, I'll just ready an action to stab anyone who enters through these doors.
Question for you, DM.
Yeah.
Never mind. No, I don't. Never mind. Forget it.
Tyrus, you're up.
Deciding right now. I guess he's gonna kind of turn around and look at the party, and just be like, kind of give him the, do we go? Do we stay?
Maybe just peek.
Do we go down?
Everybody is basically ready, so no, if nobody says anything, then I guess no, he's just gonna hold his action, 100%. Everybody's pretty much like holding actions and doing other things for someone to open the door. I don't want to ruin that.
Mr.
much.
Slinks, you're up. Mr. Slinks,
You're
you've gone
muted.
quiet. Oh, there you go.
Sorry. Can I use an interaction and like sort of like bang on the door to attract attention to it?
Oh yeah. I mean, you got yeah. I'll allow that.
Yeah. So he does that with one action. And then the other two are waiting to see if that got anybody enticed at the door. He's still gonna smack them if they come in.
All right. Jarvit will delay, as Jarvit is not currently here. Breezy.
Oh, he was delayed still. I thought like I don't come back in until I say so.
No. You delay each round. So if you'd like to delay
you
it,
can
we're
keep
in a new
delaying.
round.
Oh, okay.
If you just delay again, they gotta open up the door sooner or later, bro.
Do they?
If they
don't
don't
know-
open the door on this next round, I'm gonna tell you 100% Tyrus is opening the door and going.
The thing is, we don't know what they're doing. They could just be murdering more people.
Right, bro. We just chilling, man.
I can neither confirm nor deny that is currently occurring.
I'll tell you that if they don't open the door this next round, I'm going. Or this round.
Hold on. I gotta roll something because the character would just he's not someone to wait around, but the player knows that this is a dumb idea to go open the door.
I think it's a good idea.
You can
I think it's a
always
great idea.
look
I think
inside.
Tyrus
and
would be like,
put it-
hold, just for a second. Gather your
Yeah.
magics.
I would say so. Low was gonna be the dumb decision. High is he delays his turn still.
This will be the pint glass we're giving away today. With our D20 on the bottom. So just type exclamation point glass.
Nice.
The door pops open. Upon that,
Ready to go.
an arrow from a ready to action by this black tier fires.
I'm sure it's coming for Tyrus. So, with delayed actions, does it?
Not delayed. It's
either
only
way.
readied actions. You can come in after a turn with delayed.
It's fine.
Tyrus, would you like to shield? No, you don't want to shield block that. That was only 3 damage. And now it is Quake.
I thought with
Oh, go ahead.
hardness, I thought with hardness it wouldn't take away or wouldn't
Oh.
take damage.
Yeah,
So, like,
why did it?
would
Hold on a
negate
second.
3.
Yeah, something's weird. That used to auto take care of stuff. So I'll have to go back in later and find out if there's a setting I missed. But
That's why I chose the hardness. I'm like, no,
Yep.
bro, hardness.
No, you're perfectly correct. And generally speaking, we would have been fine. Oh no, that's only if you shield block.
Yeah, you have to shield block.
You have to use your reaction to shield block. You get. Oh, you're muted, by the way. You get +2 for your AC, but you need a shield block to actually block it.
I am all kinds of about shield blocking it.
All right, so I click the block. Now we'll see. See, it absorbs it completely.
So the idea for me for that is that right after this turn, I get that I get that back anyway. So
Yeah, so you want to come back in after this Black Deer Cutthroat? Okay.
Yep.
So I will pull you back in. He moved. He opened the door, and then he's actually going to move back as his third action, and we go to Tyrus.
Well, they opened the door anyway, so knowing that he's there, I guess he's gonna go in to start and try to get out of the way of some other people's actions. So he's gonna follow. I guess I can't. I guess 5. 10.
By the way, my inspired courage just dropped because it like went to my turn and then
And it would.
came back.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Tyrus still
I
should
see.
have it. Yeah.
All right. So Tyrus, actually Tyrus would because he's just within range. So Tyrus, you'll get a +1 on any attacks that you do.
Yep.
Okay. So he is going to attack the dude that opened up that door.
Do it. Watch this be epic.
Oh, nope. I have to move that down. There we go. Why did that not? Come on, bro.
Remember, if you hover over yourself.
Yeah, I'm just moving the. I had the pre, and it was a longsword that does not exist. So.
Oh, gotcha. That's a hit.
It would be 24 technically. I don't know if that changes.
Still
anything.
just
Probably
a
not.
hit.
That's fine. That does some damage though.
Ouch.
Oh, minimal damage. Shit. Okay.
He's barely injured.
Being
damage.
the only one that is out here, I will use my third action to keep that shield raised.
All right. I like it. And when we come back next week, it will be Kweku's turn to continue the fight. We stopped this week in the middle of a fight against 4 members of some group that no one has questioned yet.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
Jarvit was holding that action for when that door opened. Would his shot not proc off, or can he not see anybody?
It would have actually. Jarvit. It would have. Jarvit is back. So, Jarvit, I'll let you take a free shot at this guy because that's who it would have been at.
Okay, so I'll just take a shot there.
Yep.
Because I knew that we would probably forget. So I just...
That is a
we
crit.
ended off on the bank!
Roll your crit
gotta end
damage.
off on a bang, bro.
Oh my gosh, if this kills him outright...
I think
this
we
is the
all are
one
gonna...
shot, one kill, too.
This is the one
yeah.
shot, one kill, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, that's outright.
Gunslingers, man.
Wow!
You gotta ask if it procs, bro. You gotta ask those questions.
What's it look like, Jarvit?
The moment the door opens now, Jarvit having plenty of time to just take a breath, he just slows his brain to the point where it barely doesn't even move the reticle. The moment he sees another one of those black tears, he literally aims for that tear to add a blood streak to it.
And that's where we will stop this week.